Hey everyone, welcome to the channel for another Escape from Tarkov video. In this one, I'm going to show you a few routes through Interchange that are great for low-level looting and gear farming runs before you have access to expensive keys. This can be a big help in getting your hands on some free weapons and to get tons of stuff to sell off so you have a bit of spare cash to level up the traders. I'm going to show you two paths in this video, one starting from the north side and a second from the south side, so you can start the run if you spawn on either side of the building. Both of these paths connect at certain points, so you can get all the loot from both runs if you string them together well. So without any further delay, let's get into these looting routes on Interchange. I'm going to start with a route from the north side of the mall, which is the side with the storefronts and the large signs. To begin this run, just find the Idea entrance, which is on the left-hand corner if you're facing the mall. The northwest extraction is also in this area, past the parking lots and highway behind me. Run into the main Idea entrance at the front of the mall and take the stairs up to the next level. At the top of the stairs, take a left and look for a crate underneath the staircase. Keep the wall to your left and go through these metal detectors and into the small office on the left-hand side of this next area. Check the desks and tables for rare items and continue into the next room where you can find some rare electronics on the shelves. Leave this room and take a sharp right, checking all of the shelves and bookcases for statues. Follow this area around to the right until you see this large broken section of the wall. Continue through it and take another right-hand turn. Continue straight here and head down the escalator in front of you. Jump off the left-hand side and onto these boxes. Check the boxes for weapon spawns and then drop down to find a weapon crate under the escalator. Come out from under the escalator and through the door on your left. In this room, you can find some food and meds and another weapon box in the back left corner. Leave this room and head past the truck towards the military tents. Both of these tents have a weapon crate and some other loot spawns inside of them, including a key inside of the cardboard box. Continue through the parking garage until you reach a chain link barrier on your left. Walk past this and there will be 3 weapon boxes and several item spawns in this little closed-in area. Go left again as you leave this area and check the back of this truck for another weapon box before moving on. If you turn right just past this support pillar, you can find another weapon box just before you go out into the parking lot and some other loose item spawns on these boxes. Turn around and run back to this ramp created by a large hole in the floor and find a weapon box hidden underneath it near the garbage bags. Follow the wall around to a shelving unit that has another weapon box and a grenade box a bit further along the wall. Next up, head up the broken floor and into the store on the right-hand side called Generic. It can be a risky play, but there's 3 weapon crates as well as armor and weapon spawns in this store. Head out the back door of Generic and take a sharp left, turning right through the tent into the Goshan store and towards the back where the loading docks are. There are several more weapon boxes you can pick up in this area, but those are at the very start of this next route I want to show you, so I'll just let the video guide you to extraction from here, and you'll see those crates in a moment. From this loading dock, the southeast extraction is pretty much right where I'm pointing on the road. Now I'm going to show you a similar route, but one that starts on the south side of the building at the loading docks, because you'll be spawning back there half the time anyways. The southeast extraction is right behind me here on the road. I'm starting this one a little farther back on the road just so I can show you this one extra crate near the checkpoint that's pretty good to grab when you're on your way to extraction. To start this one off, we'll be going up the loading ramp on the far left side of the docks if you're facing the building. Head up the loading ramp and take a left when you get to the top, where you'll find a weapon box on a shelf in the corner. Turn around and run all the way to the far end of the loading docks. Turn right at the end and go left into the warehouse doors. On your right, check for this grenade box near a stack of pallets. Turn around and head into the stack of shipping containers along the back wall, where you'll find 4 weapon boxes, 2 hidden in the crates on the bottom and 2 up top, which you'll have to jump on these barrels to get to. Next, run past all these shipping containers and down the long hallway towards the trucks and sandbags, keeping your eyes open for some quest and barter items on the large metal shelves. When you reach the trucks, hop up on the pallets near this orange one and check for an MPX which spawns in the back of the truck on this box. Hop down and go out the door on the right to find a crate in the back of this van, then go back inside and pick up these other 2 weapon crates and some loot on the metal tables. Head through the large door on the right and keep left along the shelves. Check for a weapon spawn on the stack of pallets, as well as another weapon box near this truck. Keep yourself heading left and use the shelves as cover until you get past the cash registers. These lockers along the back wall can spawn some rare items, so they're worth checking out. Next, check these 2 customer service booths along the back wall for another weapon crate and an AKM spawn inside the second one as well. Head through the double doors and keep going straight. Go through another smaller door into an office with some loot on the desks, 3 computers, and a weapon crate on the desk in the back. Go through the door in the back of the office and you'll find a weapon box underneath the staircase. Grab this and then head upstairs. At the end of the hallway, take a right and there will be 2 more weapon crates against the far wall near some large boxes. Head to the far end of this long hallway upstairs where you'll see an escalator and a bright red store sign. The stalls on the right hand side can spawn some nice meds, and the tech light store can spawn electronics loot as well. Next, head down the escalator and loot the shelves of another electronics store on your left. At this point, if you're full up on loot, you can simply head right at the bottom of the escalator, through the Oli store, and out the front door with an easy shot at the Northwest Extract. If you follow where I'm pointing, the extraction is in the very far corner of the map from here. If you want to get greedy though, take a left at the bottom of the escalator, and then a right into the Rasmussen store for a weapon crate. And one more in the Addict store just across the hall. From here, you'll basically be back at the hole in the floor near the generic store, so you can loot that and then head down the hole into the parking garage, looting the crates I showed you earlier before you head off to extraction. I hope these 2 quick loot runs can help you get started building up a nice stockpile of gear and money. I run these routes like crazy during the early stages of the game to make my first few million to invest in keys and quest items. I probably missed a few spots, but you can definitely fill up a bag with some valuable stuff just by checking these spots alone. If you can get a good feel for where all this loot is and where these 2 paths intersect, you can generally hit every spot I show in this video regardless of which side you start it from. I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/jdogthewise, and it'd be great to see some more people drop by, so I'll leave a link for that in the description. Thanks for checking out the video. As always, feel free to leave any comments, corrections, or suggestions down below, and until next time, stay safe in Tarkov City.